Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol MJNA. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then just makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I've done this analysis quite a few times in the past, so that's where these green and red line annotations are coming from. But before anything else, just want to do a little house cleaning. Yes, these lines I'm deleting still pertain. They're just not relevant right now. And from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to risk causing confusion because there's clutter and lines all over the place. So let's try to keep this as clean as possible. But really the big question going into today surrounds the entire sector. You know, the news that came out, how drastic, how actually damaging is that news? And I will say right now that I think a lot of people are overreacting, and I'm making that statement based on how the chart is acting. Maybe in the long term, those people are going to be proven to be right, but as somebody that follows the charts, such as myself, the chart's telling me that those people may be jumping the gun a little bit. And why am I saying that? Well, it all revolves around this pink line right here, which is the famous 200 period simple moving average. Even if you have just a basic understanding of charts, I'm sure you've heard of the 200 period, and you know that when the price is above it, you want to see the price stay above, assuming, of course, you're bullish. And that's exactly what happened here. Sure, the price temporarily got below it, but the price quickly snapped back above it. And then you can see on several different occasions, the bears try to press back below there, but the bulls did a good job of holding strong. And to me, I'm still willing to give the bulls the benefit of the doubt that, hey, you know what, maybe this news isn't quite as damaging for the stock and for the sector as it seems, because if indeed the price can still hold above that pink line, I realize nobody wanted to see the price come down this far, but it is what it is. But as far as, again, circling back to answering this question, let's say that the price does bounce around here a little bit more, maybe even comes down here a little bit lower and then starts to head back up. Even from the big picture perspective in that event, although not preferable, that would still have a set of lows there. The previous set of lows would be down there, and that would still be overall progress in the upwards direction, which would suggest, yeah, you know what, short-term wise, that news was definitely not a good thing, but overall, the price has recovered. Now, on the flip side of things, if the price comes down here and breaks below the pink line and then just separates further below it, just understand that from kind of a gauge perspective, if you will, the further the price goes below that pink line, that just kind of adds more and more credibility that, yeah, that news that came out today is actually going to be pretty damaging for the stock itself. We'll see what happens with it, but to be fair and to give credit where credit's due, like I said, the bulls are doing a good job of holding above the 200 period, so we'll see if they can continue to do that tomorrow to close out the week.
One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.